What up, Cancer? Hope y'all are doing well. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you can know when I'm uploading to this channel. And I am Peter, and this is going to be your intuitive reading for the month. Whew, so Cancer, there is so much energy surrounding Cancerians. And so it is like things are like all over the place. It's like you got so many thoughts, you got so many things that you want to do, and it's coming up, and it's like you don't know which one to do first. And so you gotta ground, and you have to decide what thing is best to tackle first. What is actually the thing that is your calling, and what are some things that you just adapted along the way, and it's not necessarily your calling, but something that you like to do. All right, so you got to decide, right? So you have to make the decision on which way you're going to go. Yes, you have a lot of talents. That's what you're made for. That's part of who you are. But you're going to have to sit with yourself and ask your team and ask Source, what is it that you are actually supposed to be doing? Because you had it in the bag, and then all of a sudden you done pick something else up, and that is not the assignment. That is not your assignment, Cancer. Okay, so you are going to have to ground that energy and figure out what is your assignment. Ask your team and your guides, what is your assignment? Or figure out how you're going to get multiple of these things to go into the next, right? How you're going to get multiple of these things to go into the next, but not all of them. You're going to have to choose, all right? Because everything is not meant for you to do right now. And you don't have to continue to prove like that you know how to do these things. Like when that comes up, that's ego. Okay. So spirit team, talking to them. I know it's taking time, but you have to be patient. You have to be patient because you do not want to jump out into this thing ill prepared. Because if you jump out into this thing ill prepared, you're going to get chewed up and spit out. Okay. So you have to go into this thing very prepared, because here's what happens. If anything goes against your security, what's going to happen? All right, goes against your security, then you ain't going to know what you want to do, and then you're going to fall back from it. So you need to go into this thing ready. So that's why your guides and your team are urging you to connect with them so that they can help guide you, because you're on the right track. You just need to figure out which foot need to go forward first. All right. What else, Cancer? I'm feeling like, you know, you in a good space, but you're still tussling with some things. Listen, just because you're tussling with some things does not mean that you are not healing. Just because you're going through some things does not mean that you are not healing, Cancer. You are healing, but healing is one of those processes. This does not happen overnight. All right. So you're going to continue to be healing as you are healing, helping others to heal. And that is part of your healing, if that makes sense. All right. So Cancer, you're definitely in the right space. You're definitely moving in the right direction. You just got to ground it. You just have to figure out what comes first. Okay. Also, Cancer, like I'm feeling that you really focus on your security. You really focus on your money. You've been thinking a lot about, finances and what's the next, best approach for you and yourself, or you and your family moving forward. And so that is the perfect way to be thinking right now, Cancer. That is the perfect way to be thinking. Is definitely very important for what you are about to embark upon, that you have all of these other things in order so nothing collapses. All right. But I could feel that you have, been thinking about, working on your budgets, and some of you have already started, which is great. I feel that others of you are thinking of planning like your next big business venture, which is amazing, and what are some of the other next steps for you as well. So it's really good that you're focusing on your values and your finances and things like that, because this is really going to assist you on your journey forward. This is really going to assist you in your growth as well. All right. And many of you, like, you're feeling, many of you are feeling very secure, you know, as it relates to like your significant others, and others of you have a few questions like, you know, when is source going to send this, you know, this person for me, you know? And so when it comes to source sending a person for you, is really all about the like what you are calling for what you're attracting, and in divine timing. Because if you wanted source to send this person, then it's going to have to come in source's timing. It can't be rushed. But remember, because I want you to get out of the mindset of feeling like you're on a timeline, because you're not on a timeline. I know society had these timelines where like people supposed to be married, have kids and all that, but like you're not on that timeline. All right, you're different in that timeline. So like don't subject yourself to these timelines, these specific timelines, these rules and these things, because that has nothing to do with you. When source is ready to send someone that you are needing in your life, then they will come. And others of you that are in your relationship, some of y'all been in a relationship for a long time, others of you are new to the relationship, but the old relationship, y'all that are in the old relationship is still feeling new. Although there are some things, you know, some challenges in the energy, all right, which is why it's so important to understand astrology as it comes to your relationship, because with Uranus doing what it's doing and us being in Cap season and all this different stuff, well, yeah, being in Cap season, coming out of Cap season into the Aquarius energy, you know, it's a lot of different challenges and moves and things that are happening. All right. So you have to really understand like some of the astrology, because the moves that may be going on in your relationship may not even be anything pertaining to you per se. It just may be the energy. And so that's another reason why you need the ground. So the most important thing for you, Cancer, in this season, because you already have the blueprints, so you don't have to worry about creating new blueprints, right? You just have to be able to ground all of the energy that you're feeling, ground all of the messages that you're receiving, ground all of the ideas that you're having, ground all of the thoughts that are coming in. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really about grounding and balancing things out for you, Cancer. It's not so much of, oh, I got to recreate this, you know. Now, it's a great thing that you are in your creative energy, just like the Leo. I'm just getting this download that the Leo is in this creative energy. But it's a great thing that you are in this creative energy, in this creative space right now, because this creative space is going to help you ground. Oh, shoot. See how it all working out? So it's not necessarily that you're supposed to take these new things that you're creating and add them to whatever it is that you already had the blueprint for. But maybe this is a way for you to be grounded. But again, this is when you consult your team. This is when you consult your source. This is when you consult your guides and ask them what it is that they are desiring for you to do. Also, so when it comes to your healing, all right, there are things that I'm feeling in my heart space when it comes to security. You are not an imposter. All right. You are who you are. All right. And it's up to you to believe who you are. It's up to you to believe who you were designed to be and who you are designed to become. All right. You have to believe that, Cancer. You can get all the accolades from this person, that person, that person, that person, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your whomever. If you don't believe it, none of that stuff matters. All right. So in order for you to become the best Cancer that you could become, you have to believe in you. And that's just what it is. You have to believe in you, Cancer. You have to believe in you in a way that nobody else had ever believed in you. So really taking the Cancer's motto is like, you know, massive success. That's how they hurt other people's feelings when they get that massive success. So your goal is to create massive success around you. Look at all the other Cancerians, you know, the Cancerian billionaires. You talking about Elon Musk and things like that. These are the people that you need to be looking at and seeing how they're creating. Even though people are doubting them, they're creating massive success. All right. So, and it's because they had that certain beliefs in themselves when everyone else doubted them. So take that energy of doubt, regardless of what people are talking about you or this or that, however you feel, whatever your perception are that people see you, right? You take that same energy and you utilize that energy to catapult your success. All right. So it's all about grounding. It's all about what you believe about yourself in this new year, Cancer. I know y'all feel like y'all message was short, but y'all don't need a whole lot, Cancer. You know, work on that solar plex, work on that heart space. Whatever limiting belief somebody don't put on you, reverse it. Transmute that energy into whatever it is that you desire to transmute it into. So if somebody said that you wouldn't amount to anything, transmute that energy into the energy that you need to assist you to catapult yourself to the next level. All right, so that's pretty much it, you guys. If you enjoyed the reading, hit me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, y'all, so I can get in this algorithm. Also, if you want to join the space, we are on Patreon. The information in the description below. If you need a personal reading, go ahead and drop me a comment, and I'll holler at y'all.